everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. I want to talk a little bit about blazons, and specifically when to redo blazons. So lots will depend on your budget. If you're obviously a big coiner, you're doing half a cake, full cake every event, or even just once a month, you're going to have lots of blazons. If you buy blazons, like if we look at here in the pack, look at how many blazons you will get. So where are the blazons? I must have missed them because they're in this pack for sure. Oh, we have to select in here. Yes. So you get 48, but you use a double or triple, you're at 100 or 150. And if you're buying, 6 or 7 of those an event, you're doing very well. Plus in this Sully's thing over here in the valuable area and the King's Party, you're going to get some. But right in here is where I'm talking about. You're going to get quite a bit also. So you don't get any there, but when you choose these, you can pick 144 as well. So that will determine basically how often you can fix things. But what you really want is PvP blazons. If you're going to be coining, use the Aptoide code on the screen here, get an extra 5% off. So basically that's 5% more blazons, right? So anyways, let's look at them. And you can see reds on mine, right? So these are ones I value high priority, and they basically finish. So they're pretty obvious ones. The ring and the weapon for archers. Siege, you got to do them all. And then ground and mounted, you're going to want attack, you're going to want HP and defense for horses. But when do you fix them, right? So we all know when you get to level 10, you get a third blazon. All right, here, mark it up. So you will get this third blazon. And when you get to 4, or 15, sorry, you will get a fourth blazon. And you can see how mine are. Basically, I don't get to the fourth unless the third is a PvP one. Now, which ones do you want to throw away, right? So my general rule is I start with 2 I like, whether it's both marching or both way. So like if it just said, let's see if I can find right here, mounted troop HP, a 2-way. If I get those to start, like I'm going to start, right? And then I'm going to go all the way to 10 and see if I get lucky. I want the PvP blazon. So if I get troop load or training capacity or troop HP or attack, whatever it is, against monsters, I'm not going further. I'm done. I'm stopping. And then I'm going to restart. I'm going to find 2 new blazons that I like, 2 new early refines that I like to start with. And then I'm going to go again, and I'm going to go to 10. And I'm going to hope for a PvP. And then when I get a PvP, then I'm going to get it to 15. And then if I don't get a PvP, I'm going to restart. And I'm not too picky on it. So I had a teammate the other day ask me, they showed me something like, so this is one I'm currently working on, hoping to get really nice on the 15th there. A teammate showed me they had Archer HP, and it was actually exactly like this. It had reinforcing range troop HP. Obviously not ideal, but not terrible. And the fact that there's so many blazons, like there's 6 times 4, 24. You just can't be that picky, right? You want to get them all up to 15. You want to get them all red first, and then you take them to 20 if you get a perfect one that you're happy with. Reinforcing, it's okay. I'd rather have marching. I'd rather have just range troop HP. I'd rather have range troop defense. But it's okay to have reinforcing as one of them. So I will keep this. And I will try and run it up to 15. As you see, it's halfway. Now, ideally, I would have just ran this one to 15 before starting this one also, the mounted troop one. But I was just kind of bored one day, and I was like, hey, my mounted ones suck. So I just kind of started working with it and forgot about doing the other one. So that's why. I generally don't have 2 going at the same time. And basically, that's pretty much it, how I decide. So right here, this is pretty good. I'm fine with reinforcing. I reinforce with siege all the time. It's not ideal, but to redo them costs so much and costs so much time, and you lose so much progression that it's not worth it. Any PvP I will take. Now I have one here. This is another rule of thumb I have. So this one started out good. Really good, actually. In rally is really good. Because if you think about it, late game, almost all your attacks are in rally. You're setting the rally, it helps, and in rally is higher than just standard marching attack. And then I got siege defense on monsters. Not what I want, but should I restart this one? My choice was to not restart it yet. And the reason for that is because it's at level 15, all the other buffs are high. So I just feel I get more value by trying to get all the other ones to 15 first before redoing this one. This one's probably next on my list after getting the marching troop attack. I'd like to finish my siege one, but all my other siege ones are pretty good. So I'm very happy with them. And it has made a massive improvement to my buffs since I've started to take blazons more seriously. So you could see siege, I'm very flexible on what I will get. I really don't care, just any PvP, because I use siege in every single aspect of the game. Right here, not happy with this, obviously, troop training capacity. So I got to redo that. But it is such a long game with blazons that you really should not restart too many times. Don't go for perfection, just go for PvP ones. Here's one that, like, this is the, wow, this one, I have had such bad luck with mounted troop HP that I just actually stopped doing my mounted troop HP. And then I got so lucky, I'm actually happy with this. My personal opinion, the way you go with horses is obviously you go with attacking for the main set down here at the bottom, but the defense and HP, I actually wanted them to be defensive, and I got so lucky with this one. Just because I think that it's more valuable on defense. I think horse is something that you're going to overpower with when you're sending for attack, and it's just a sheer, you know, total power of the troops, total number of horses in the rally from the entire alliance, and attack is obviously going to be the most important factor. So I'm cool with this one being more defensive oriented. But that's basically my rule of thumb with blazons is any PvP buff you take. But when you get to the fourth one, level 15, the fourth one, and if it screws up, but the first three are good, and my perfect example to show you that is here, where the first three are great, and then the fourth one screwed up. It's really just not worth resetting this. And then, like, you can screw up, and that's what happened to me on the mounted one here. It screwed up so many times. This used to be a red one, and then it went down to level 13 because I just kept resetting and resetting and resetting. So progression lost. So hoping to get these pretty much finished by the new year. But it's a long game, and I know not everyone coins the same level. So just don't be too picky and look for 4 PvP refines. So let me know your strategy in the comments, and like, subscribe, leave a comment.